First time one of my friends performed this trick for me, it fooled me so badly, I couldn't believe how simple the solution was. There's no sleight of hand needed. This could be a borrowed deck of cards. Let me show you the trick. So first, you let them shuffle the cards as much as they want. And again, this is a borrowed deck of cards. You could have never even seen these cards before. You'll ask them to cut the cards anywhere they want. You'll tell them, I'm going to look away. You look at that card, place it right back here when you're done. So they'll look at their card, they'll place it back. Now you can have them cut the cards if they want. You can even cut the cards while you're looking away. They could shuffle the cards, mix them up however they want. And now you're going to go through the cards, and just with a sense of feel, you're going to grab a couple of cards you think might be their cards. So two, let's see, three. I'm going to grab maybe 4 or 5 cards. I think that one, this one, and let's say this one. All right, so I've got what, 6 cards here on the table. Now one of these cards is their card. I have to figure out which one it is. Just by feel, I'm going to say I don't think it's any of these 3. So 1, 2, 3. I hope those weren't your card. Get rid of those 3. Leaving us with 3 more cards. I don't think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's not this one. I think this might be your card. Is that the card? All right, now I'm going to teach you the secret to that trick. But first, I wanted to let you know about a new magic organization called AMI, which is the Association of Magicians International. You notice that in the logo it's written in French. That's because this is a worldwide organization that's a virtual magic club. There's more information on my website at mindblownmagic.com. The solution to this one is so simple, it's almost hard to believe. And all it takes is a little bit of moisture on your finger. Now in this case, I just licked my finger like I was going to turn a page. But if you don't want to lick your finger because it's kind of gross, or if you're using somebody else's cards, all you need is a little bit of moisture, like if you have a Starbucks iced drink next to you, you just put your hand on it, get a little of the condensation on your finger, anything to get your finger a little bit moist. Now these cards really are shuffled. They're mixed up as much as they want. It doesn't matter because you're never even going to look at the cards. So right before you start the trick, you're just going to get that little bit of moisture on your fingers, and then you'll tell them to cut the cards. As they pick the cards up, you'll tell them, you look at that card, I'm going to look away. When you're done, place it right back here. And you're going to give a couple of taps. And by doing that, you're just transferring that moisture onto the card. So they look at this card, in this case they get the Ace of Hearts, and when they put it back, that little bit of moisture is going to make those 2 cards stick together just a little bit. It won't stay that way once you separate them. Now they really can do an overhand shuffle. They can mix these cards up. And as you feel through, at some point, you're going to find those 2 cards that are sticking together. That's why I like to say pull 4 or 5 cards out, because it gives me a reason to go through all the cards. And what I'm doing now is feeling for any cards that have kind of stickiness on them. So I'll grab a couple of cards from here. I haven't felt it yet. I'll keep going. Eventually, you're going to feel a double card. So as I go up, there it is. I feel it right here. I can feel that this card is a little bit thicker than the rest of the cards. So that's obviously the double. So let me just take it out and show you. They're not stuck together, but they're a little bit. So when I slide them sideways, they kind of stick together. And if I pull these 2 apart, I'll see that the top one is going to be their card. Now, of course, you just toss that on the table. And you'll keep going through. You grab 1 or 2 more cards after that. Just don't lose track of where that card is. The rest of it is just acting. So nice and slowly, you'll look through them. You'll flip them up one at a time until you get to the final card, which is their card.